there. So now on my For You page is all these people that I got blocked because I don't care anymore. I'm no longer part of that conversation. I don't even live or have that experience. So it's no use for me to actually be in those live streams or be watching those type of videos. And anyway, how do y'all protect your mental health when all y'all see is a gender war happening right before your eyes? But then when you on, like, let me explain to you. Y'all be online fighting for your lives to prove that women are better than men or men that are better than women. But in real life, baby, in real life, you're going to be up here getting my chips from the top shelf. In real life, you're going to be over here pumping my gas. In real life, you're going to be over here paying for my gas. In real life, you're going to be out there buying me gifts and taking me to dinner. That's in real life. That's the reason why I cannot. There ain't no way. I'm not going to continue to watch. If it comes up on my page and that's what people are talking about, you're blocked immediately. Because I know what it is in real life. All these men online that are telling you you're not worth anything. You got to use vagina. That one kept going around. Why y'all send me that? Why do y'all want to send me something about a use? Don't do it no more. Keep it to yourself. Keep that nonsense to yourself. The very man that's sitting there talking about y'all gotta use vagina, he gonna be the very one out there getting me flowers, buying me candy, buying me food, taking care of my bills, pumping my freaking gas. He gonna be the one doing all of that big talk, all that. Oh, I'm an apple. Ooh, baby, get around this feminine energy. I'll make you weak in the knees. I'll make you weak in the knees. And then when I make you weak in the knees, don't make me be petty and make you film yourself being that. Come on here. What we talking about? Are we really talking about that women's power is in their vagina? Baby, I got power and it ain't just in my vagina. It ain't in my vagina. I ain't got to have sex with you to have you weak in the knees, to have you not knowing your name, to have you stuttering around me, having you anxious and upset and want to spend more time with me. So please go sit down with you and your used vagina. Y'all really tried me this week. Don't send me no mess like that. Don't send me nothing. Men, real men like that. Men like that who be all up in here. I'm all for her. Let me be. Man, he paying my bill. Real men like that. Anxious when he around me because he nervous. Weak in the knees because he around me. What the heck? Y'all better get out of here. If this is the reason why I know women need to know their power. I know we need to have more conversations about women's power and how powerful you are as a woman, that you don't have to even listen to what's going on online. Please keep those online conversations online. Don't send me no mess like that, because I would never post it because I already know he weak. He weak. He would be literally kissing my feet. He ain't never really been around feminine energy that make him weak in the knees. Apparently, he ain't never been around feminine energy that make him pay all these bills. He ain't never been around real feminine energy, because he's been around real feminine energy. Let me tell you, when men been around real feminine energy, they'll tell you to sit down and be quiet. They'll tell you to sit down and be quiet because you're going to be over there paying her bills. You're going to be over there catering to her. You're going to be over there giving her what she requires to be with her or in her presence. And baby, guess what I don't have to use? I don't have to use this vajayjay. I don't have to even let you see it. I don't have to use it. I don't have to jump on it. I don't have to twerk her low. I don't have to show you no boobies for me to put you and make you weak in the knees. So don't send me stuff about men like that, because I know men in real life. I know men in real life, and I know real men who talk that, they be sitting there hitting their chest, right? They with their boys talking about, yeah, I'm gonna have her do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have her do da-da-da. Then get around me and say, baby, what you need? Right? Y'all is crazy if y'all truly do believe that these men are treating women like that in real life. Y'all, even the man, the godfather of them all, baby, he ain't treating women like that in real life. If he's ever been around real feminine energy other than himself, baby, I'm telling you, it is not what it looked like online. So you all don't send me that stuff, because it's not true. In real life, that 5'1" little person will be trying to figure out how to pay my bills. That 5'1" little person will be trying to sweet talk me. That 5'1" little person will be opening up my doors. That 5'1" little person will be giving me gifts and calling me sweetheart and baby and honey and sugar. So don't be sitting here and do not get caught up in that mess. That's social media. Social media be giving men the ego they don't have when they're in the presence of real feminine energy. When they're in presence of real feminine energy, it make their knees weak. When they're in presence of real feminine energy, they are anxious. They don't know what to say. They got a little stutter to them. They don't even know how to approach. So do not get it twisted. Do not get deceived by what you see on social media. Social media and in person are two different things. On social media, they have to pretend that way. Have to make sure they're the big alpha that don't like women, that hate women. Baby, and they over there paying somebody's bills right now. Because let me tell you this, women aren't cheap. Even women who don't know their power as women, they still aren't as cheap. They paying something, they doing something, or they're pursuing in some manner. But you all get all so up in arms by what you hear on social media when I can tell you it's fake. It's fake. It is truly fake. That is the very same little Negro that'd be opening up my door. Like, do you need some help with your bags? Yes. Come on. And like, I also might need you to pick that up right there. I forgot something. Can you go and just pick that up and don't forget to pay? Y'all, come on now. Real life, real person in front of a woman, real feminine energy will make a man weak. And he is paying bills. He is taking care of a woman. He is making sure a woman gets what she wants. Don't let the egos and the personas fool you all to having you believe that, oh, men hate women. They don't hate women. They doing that for social media because they know that's going to bring them some coins. Y'all making them wealthy off some mess. I already know what it is. If I was to meet them or see them in person, face to face, it wouldn't be that. It would be more like, oh, can I get that door for you, ma'am? Yeah, you can. You sure can. You sure can. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, can I get that down? Or can you reach that? I'll call somebody. Like, come on. These are the same guys that are doing that. You all get so up in arms by what somebody says on social media, not realizing it's money, baby. They're trying to make money off of your anger. You being mad because he said something. The more you watch the video, the more you explain or discuss the video, or y'all have a whole panel or live discussion, 2 to 3 hour panel discussions about what somebody said on social media. The longer that happens, you're just making him money. You're the side gig. So I don't want no part of that. I don't want no part of that. I refuse to allow a man to make money off of me. So don't send me videos about that because I don't care. I don't want to respond. I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to talk about it because I know in real life, all of my instances and experiences with men, they fold like paper around feminine energy. And you don't have to be dropping it like it's hot. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to say the perfect thing. They just like to be around women. Boobies, women. So ignore all of that foolishness. Y'all stop. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to allow a man to make money off of me. And as long as you all are sharing videos, talking about it in them spaces, baby, he making lots of money off you. You are helping a man build his empire. All right, pick me's. So that's the reason why I won't never have it on my page. All right. So don't send it to me. Because I'm never going to talk about it. I'm never going to discuss it because I don't care. Because I know in real life, those very men who are talking about, oh, use a vagina. Or you got to do this to a woman. Or you got to do that to a woman. Or you can't pay for her bill. You got to make her pay half. Ma'am, y'all ignore those men. I suggest you block them all. I suggest you block them all. And block anybody who want to talk about it. Because as long as you all continue to have these conversations, you are allowing a man to get wealthy off of you. You are becoming the internet pick-me's and don't even know it. Because you're going to continue that conversation and they're going to make money off of it. You're going to propel that person to television and other opportunities. It's already happened once. Hold up. Were we both watching the same thing? Well, didn't y'all watch the same? I watched it. And I really said, I was like, why don't y'all just don't say nothing about him? Don't mention his name. Don't say nothing about him. Don't do anything. And that stuff would have died where it should have died. Because in real life, he doesn't talk to women like that. Beautiful women, he doesn't talk. Y'all, have y'all seen, I've seen interviews where he talked to women. People have sent me the clips. And it's a different way he's even talking to them. Because in real life, if he wants an opportunity with that woman, he's not going to degrade them. Do y'all realize that? And that's why I said men don't operate the same way they do online or as versus in person. So y'all really think that men out here acting that way? Probably some of them. I don't know. But I can tell you this, in real life, in my experience with men, that's why I love men. Because it's more like, let me open that door for you. Let me pay that for you. Oh, let me get that down from that shelf. I don't have bad interactions with men. Men take care and want to be around this feminine energy to take care of me and provide. That's my personal experiences with them. So I already know him up here screaming and yelling and doing all the mess he's doing. And there's multitudes of them. There are lots of them doing the same thing. And if y'all don't realize it's money, it's money. They're trying to make money off of you. Everybody that talks about that stuff, they're making money off of you. No one is allowed to make money off of me but me. Daggone it. I'm making money for me. I'm not making money for another person. That is what you all are doing. And you don't even realize it. Hey, babe, how are you? Exactly, LOL, exactly. Yes, ma'am, exactly. I kind of agree, sis. He like men. You know what? I know for facts that he still wouldn't even treat a woman in person in the way that he's treating online. Because it's all about making money. It's not about how they really act in person and in real life. The thing is, people fall for it. And they start all these different conversations. And you all are adding to his pocket. Let me tell you this. I got one rule. And that rule is never make a man money off of me. And since if I was to sit here and view or post it to my page, that means he's making money off of me. I can't do it. I can't do it. So in 2022, if they are still having the same conversations, they're going to still have the same conversations. I'm blocking. But the truth is the reason why these beta entry men do these videos attacking women is because they resent the fact that they can't get her. Me and you gotta have a conversation. See, it's ha. They do resent high-ended women though. They do hate women queen as they resent the fact that the women that they truly want don't want them. The thing is, even if they hate them online, in person they don't. That's the thing. I want y'all to realize in person, they're not going to act in that manner, even if they don't like you. That's the thing. They're not going to act in that manner, even if they don't like you. They're still going to want to open up doors and treat you correctly. That is the thing about it. Men who act like that do not act in person. And that's the reason why, honestly, it's money. I wouldn't even be surprised if one of them or some of them treat women a whole lot more differently in person. I wouldn't be surprised because I already know what the game is. When it comes down to social media, it's fake. It's false. It's a facade. And since that's what it is, they're just doing the most. And I just refuse to help a man make money off of me. Like, never. Like, even that, giving them play on my page or having that same discussion about because I seen the one floating around. I was sent it. Y'all see I didn't post it because I already know what it is. I pretty much know exactly what it is. He that type. And there's plenty of men like that. They'll get with their boys and be like, oh, no. Nah, I got her whooped. She'll do this right here. And then when she calls, like, hey, babe, can I pick you up this? Oh, do you want me to go get this for you? Oh, have you had any dinner yet? Baby, men will switch it off real quick when they get around a woman they want to be with. So don't get it twisted. They like women. If they like women, because we don't know, I don't know, I'm not going to go in debating on anybody's preference or whatever freak that is. Whatever's going on, that's none of my business. But the point is, they like women. And they change up real quick when that woman is there. So that's the reason why I do not even pay them not one bit of attention. Not one bit. It doesn't bother me. And you all got to stop letting it bother you. Because why would you even be concerned or caring what a stranger on the internet has to say? Like, why? What does it matter? Very ones that be sitting here lying and crying and doing all the most online. As soon as they get in person with a real feminine energy woman, baby, they'll be opening up doors and paying bills. But they're the very ones to their friends talking about, oh, well, nah, I got her whipped. And he the one that's really whipped. He the one that's done opened up his card and his bank account. He the one that's trying to give everything for him to spend one moment with you. But he ain't gonna tell the truth about that. All of them just acting because they're all together. They spending too much time online and doing too many collaborations and discussions. So they're gonna keep that same narrative going. But in real life, that is what I want to see. Let me see in real life that they treat women like that. I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. I put some money on it. They're trying to get next to or see some boobies. And since they're trying to get next to or see some boobies, they're going to be treating women right and correctly in order to get there. But in 2022, we're not giving men that type of acknowledgement. We're not going to allow men to make money off our backs. And that means not viewing their content, not watching content when people bring it up. We're not doing that. Because even if I was to put it on my page and review their content, it's still getting some eyes on it. So that means they're still getting paid by me reviewing it. I know you all don't see the bigger picture. I do. I have one rule, and that is to never allow a man to make money off of me. If I'm going to make money, it's going to be on me. I'll make money for me. That's who it's going to be, off his back. But never am I going to allow a man to make money off of me. So to me, it's weird when I see all these women want to discuss these videos. Baby, how you going to make money for them? Because I guarantee you discussing it and bringing attention to it, what happens is you think all of the women that you're showing it to are not going to go over there and run up his numbers. That's usually how it works. That's the reason why you're allowing yourself to be made money off of. And I don't allow men to make money off of me. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just telling you. These men that be out here screaming and yelling, they alphas and hitting their chest and saying that they this and they that, they got their woman in check. Baby, they ain't got nobody in check. They ain't got nobody in check. They have no one in check. The boobies got them in check. That's what got them in check, the boobies. Now, if the woman knows what she's doing? Maybe not. All women don't know what they're doing. All women don't know what they're doing in the first place in order to make sure that they hold that power within the relationship. So even if she do have power, she might not know how to use it. But I trust and believe that he is not using or abusing a woman verbally in that manner and trying to sleep with them at the same time. Unless she is one of these people who is really, really, really damaged from other relationships and like being spoken to in that manner. In which that's not a lot of women that's going to allow that. There's not a lot of women that's going to allow you to be degraded and then be slept with. Come on now. That's how you know good and well a lot of these men aren't doing what they're saying in real life. And then some of them married. That's the kicker. Do y'all think, and the wife is probably in on it. She like, well, you get online, act like you're an alpha. You get online, act like you're alpha, make us some money. She's the real pimp. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I really know. Especially if a woman knows what she's doing. She's the real pimp. Because some of them men, they be up there screaming they're alpha, screaming that they in control, they handle women a certain way. They married. And y'all think that woman is being mistreated on the daily like that? Let me tell you what's really going on. She is involved in it because he's out there. She done pimped him out in order to go and make that money. He's doing all of that for her with her approval because she's getting part of that money. I wonder if it's actually snowing still. But I'm blocking them myself. As for me and mine, I'm blocking them. If there is, that stuff comes across my news feed, I'm blocking it. Because no one is going to solve anything in that manner. You all want to have it y'all want to solve and bury the hatchet online when it's already been buried in person. When these men are in person with women, they do not act like that. And some of these men are married. That is a kicker. And if she's been treated like that and she's married, she needs to go ahead and leave him and take half. All right, I don't see any questions, so I'm getting ready to go. But it is important that we not be taken in. Don't get taken in. Trust and believe. Don't get taken in. And some of the men that be sitting here screaming and yelling and acting a fool, they ain't like that in real life. That's why I ignore them. I absolutely do ignore them. And that's on high standards that I don't allow a man to make money off of me. And you shouldn't either. Because if he's making money off you, you're contributing to the empire. You're contributing on him becoming a high value man. You're contributing on his success. We have already seen the blueprint of that already. And I'll be darned if I'm going to sit here and play into that. Like I said, I got one rule for myself, and that's what I'm going to keep till the day I die. Till when I get old, crusty, gray, can't move, one-legged, I ain't going to allow a man to make money off of me. Absolutely not. So that's another reason why I don't do no collaborations with men. Because I've had more than one man to reach out for a collab. But they're not on the same level. They don't want the same things I do. They just want to talk about 50-50. That's not my bag. I don't even know anything about that. All I can sit up there and be like, it ain't right. What's the next part of the conversation? Because I don't debate. I don't persuade. I'm not going to try to prove to you that I'm right. I'm not going to try to make you see my point. That's none of my business. And that's not my bag. My life was meant to be a life of ease and leisure. That is what my life is meant to be. Not to prove, persuade, or help anyone to see my perspective. If you don't see it, oh well. And it's always very disturbing that women are listening to them anyway. Like, why would y'all ever listen to these men degrade you as a woman and tell you have no power? And then why would you listen to the minions of women that follow them? I'll be darned. I absolutely live in reality, and I've seen real life relationships, and I understand how they work. So there's no way in the world I would listen to them when I know how it works. Stop paying attention to them. Like, act like they ain't there. Act like you got an eye problem and you just don't see them. Because honestly, it's not worth it. I feel like the more y'all keep tuning in to those people, the more you're going to feel degraded and unsure and confused about your position in a relationship. The more you're going to be like, I don't know what to do, or I don't know if he's right or she's right or whoever. Y'all need to, you know how they say you need to sit somewhere and plant yourself? You need to sit somewhere and plant yourself. Stop being everywhere and all over the internet and getting confused, because everybody has a different perspective in what they're talking to. Everybody's talking from their own experience. The thing is, you need to look at, see what results they have, so I can determine should I listen to them or not. If you don't want what they have or the results that they have, then you need to listen to the person that you do want the results from. If they are divorced and they don't know how to have a healthy relationship, you're just going to obtain the same thing that they have, because they can't give you a blueprint to something they haven't obtained themselves. If all they know how to do is date well and date multitude of men. That's all they know how to do. They can only take you so far. You looking for marriage, they just know how to date. They're great at dating. And you start following, you're just going to become great at dating. To me, all of this is logic. This is how I operate. If I'm going to look online for something, I'm going to look for online to make sure that person has what I'm trying to obtain. If they don't have what I'm trying to obtain, let me scroll on by. Why? Because they can only take me as far as they already taking themselves. So how they going to help me if they can't get themselves back? It's like the blind leading the blind. So what I would do, if I'm going to look at marriage content, I'm going to look at someone who has a similar marriage as I do, who has been married longer than I have, who believe in a lot of the same ideals that I already have. And then I'll listen to them because they're ahead of me in the game. So I want to see the rest of the way. I'm going to listen to them. They done been married maybe like 22 years. And she has the same ideals of marriage, and they already they have the same marriage that I have and believe in the same thing. Then that's a perfect person to listen to because they can take me where I haven't been yet. You all want to follow the people who are just the most popular online. And these people can only take you as far as their own experience. They can't take you to marriage if they haven't experienced marriage. They can't take you to even social circles. If they've never experienced certain social circles and y'all want to know more about it, how can they tell you about it? Think about that. I just like consuming fear-based content. Me too. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all consume fear-based. Oh, if you don't sit here and get married, you're going to die alone. I literally blocked a girl today. She said that women should get married as soon as they turn 18 in order to be worthy. I'm tired at this point. I just blocked her because that's fear-based. And she had a very big following. A very big following. And she hadn't achieved it herself, but she was telling other women that they should get married at 18, 19, somewhere along them lines, and they should get, and it was a lot like love-based advice. I blocked her. She had a big following too. It's weird to me, and she wasn't married at all herself. There are so many men on Clubhouse making money from having a huge audience while they discuss women being entitled nowadays, indirectly making money from the women that listen to. Absolutely. Like I said, I can't. I refuse to allow a man to make money off of me. And women are doing it unknowingly. Like I said, it's some internet pick-me's and they don't even realize it. Don't even like what the man has to say. Despise what a man has to say. But then you're going to sit here and support the content and allow him to make money off of you. What kind of sense does that make? To me, that doesn't make sense. That's the reason I don't talk about it. I don't want no part of it. I block all people who talking about it. Period. I need to aspire to what that content creator has and take notes. Absolutely. You have to look at where that person is at because the only thing I can give you is my experience. I don't have experience with how a 50-50 works out. I don't have experience where with a modern marriage. I just don't. I can only talk about traditional marriages, being a pedestal wife, being a kept woman, being taken care of. That's all I know. That's all I know. So I talk about that experience and what I know about it. Because I don't know the rest. And it's interesting to me that the only people that reach out to me are the people who are opposite of what I talk about. They be the ones who want to collaborate. I'm like, why? Why would we want to collaborate? You just want to argue. Just tell the truth. And that's what I wish they would tell the truth. Like, I just want to debate you. I'm not debating. Like, I don't debate my points. I don't debate anything because that's not my bag. Let me tell you what I was born to do. I was born to live a life of leisure, of pleasure, of fun, of happiness. I was not born to go back and forth with y'all, with your Uncle Daddy. I was not born to do that. I wasn't born to go against or debate your Uncle Daddy. I was not here or born to go against or talk for any of these things that's online. I just wasn't. I'm a lady of leisure. And I know it's triggering because I'm a black woman. And some people are like, oh, what? Yeah, yes, I'm a lady of leisure, which means if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to do it. If I don't like it, I can say I don't like it and I won't do it or participate or go. I'm a lady of leisure. I spend my time, my days in the manner that I want to. Like tonight, when I get done, I'm going to go cuddle up and eat probably eat some junk food, something I ain't supposed to be doing, and watch a movie and maybe watch some of the snow. And then tomorrow, I might do it all over again. Then the next day, I might do it all over again. And then the next day, I don't know because I don't plan that far ahead. I don't live a life where I have a schedule. I literally write down what I'm supposed to do. And guess what? If I don't get to it, who cares? Who's going to check me, boo? Nobody. Nobody's going to say anything because my husband allows me and helps and loves the fact that I am what? A lady of leisure. And since he encourages me, he makes sure that I'm unemployable. So I won't show up to your job. I won't show up for my shift. I won't show up to release you or whatever, baby. You don't want to hire me. I'm unemployable. I'm a lady of leisure and I'm a black woman. And you can be too. You can be too. But it all starts with choices. The choices that you think that don't matter, they matter. Who you marry matters. What that man thinks and how that man moves matters. That man having resources matters. Him having money matters. Him having connections matters. Him having social standing matters. All of these things matter in order so you can be a lady of leisure too. Then you can decide if I want to go and eat popcorn and watch a Lifetime movie, or if I want to just play with the kids, or if I just want to talk with my best friend. Oh, is she up here? She was up here. She ain't up here no more. She probably got something to go do too. Like she more social than I am right now. But she looking for a man. And she gonna catch him too. She gonna catch him too. She gonna catch him too. And he gonna take care of her. Because that's what we know. And that's all we know. We don't know anything else. We know being taken care of. That's what we know. So, every decision that you're currently making now for your life, my baby pedestal wives, wake up. Realize that all of it matters. All of it matters to determine, are you going to be a lady of leisure or are you going to be a worker? Do you want to work for the rest of your life? Do you want to grind? Do you want to hustle? Do you want to get up at the sun? Do you want to have to get it and get her done? I love the fact that one decision 21 years ago allowed me to be a lady of leisure so I can decide if I want to just turn over at 5 or I can turn over and sleep later. I do get up early. I just don't get dressed about 11, 12, lady of leisure. I don't have a schedule. I have an agenda, things I'm supposed to do. But even if I never get to it, I just never get to it. I just start over for the next day. Oh, yeah, you're new. How old is too late to desire this? It's never too late. You all, that's why I told her, y'all don't lie too much. Y'all need to start blocking these people who tell you you're too old, you have babies, that tell you that you don't qualify. Y'all need to start blocking these people and start working on yourself so you don't even hear anybody's voice but your own. No one can tell you what you can't have but you. You're never too old. But you do have to do the work. I'm always going to be honest about the inner work piece because you're going to get around people who are going to say, oh, there's nobody who's going to marry you that's going to allow you to do those things. There's no one who's going to be able to treat you in that manner. There's no one who's going to want to put you on a pedestal, and they're lying to you. They're lying to you because guess what? Maybe they can't obtain it themselves. Maybe they desire it and they don't want you to go get it and have it and they can't have it. Y'all realize people will tell you can't have something because they want it too? And they know they ain't trying to go get it and they don't want you to go get it either. You're not too old. But you need to get started. If you desire, you have to get started. And you have to do the work that's required. Lady of leisure. One of the things is that when the big C came, it really didn't really change my life. But that's on having resources. That's on having money. That's on having assets that you can decide, oh, well, we're going to let everything out here go on about its day and stay inside. It really didn't change anything for me. All it did was I had the ability to say, well, I just have everything sent to me. I just have people deliver everything. So I don't have to go out there and possibly bring it home or do any of these things. And I still, even though now it's let up a little bit, I still have the tendency just to pick up my phone and order. And have someone deliver my grocery. Have someone to come in clean. Have someone to do all these things. Lady of leisure. But these all fall back to one choice that I made 21 years ago. 21 years ago, I decided that I would rather get married than work for my work, period. I didn't want to clock in with anyone. And then I kept getting fired. So I kind of realized that maybe that I need to come up with something else. I've never been one of those people who could be socialized to be on a schedule. And I'm still late even with my live stream sometimes. I try, but Jerry, I realize sometimes I'll be like, what is today? I don't keep up with days. I have to look at my phone and realize, oh, today is Friday. I might need to get stuff set up. I may seem organized, but I'm not. I'm not organized worth nothing. Y'all don't even know. I'm not organized. Trust and believe me. All of my children will tell you I am not organized. Stop listening to these people online. They will tell you anything to keep you stuck. And you all continue to tell yourself that you're going to continue to be stuck. But is there work required? Yes. Because there's going to be people that's going to tell you you're too old. There's going to be people that's going to tell you don't make too many mistakes. There's going to be people that tell you got too many babies. There's going to be people that tell you all these things to keep you stuck. You have to know that you can have or get the things that you deserve in life. And you got to be willing to put the work in to get those things too. If you have insecurities, trauma, any of those things, get a therapist or a counselor. Start working on those things so people are not allowed to use that against you. Start working on creating some standards for yourself and know what your boundaries are. Have an idea what lifestyle you want. What type of lifestyle do you desire? Do the work. And yes, you can have and be a lady of leisure. Even when I had kids, I pretty much have lived the same life. To me, kids ain't never been exhausting. But maybe it's because of the way I set things up and negotiated for what I wanted. That was going to help me to be able to be stress-free and be able to get sleep. And be able to take care of myself in the meantime and also take care of my children. Now that they're older, everything just runs very smoothly. Well, as smooth as it possibly can. To somebody who doesn't really like a schedule. Sienna! Come here. All right. She been waiting forever. She been saying she want to tell y'all who I am. Go ahead, because you want to talk about your mama. She want to talk about her mama.
Oh, that you're nice but rude at the same time?
She says that I'm nice and rude at the same time.
You say it in a nice way.
I say it in a nice way, see? Feminine communication.
So it's covered.
So I know how to be, I got my nice nasty down packed. If you know what I'm talking about when I say nice nasty. Y'all, if you're a southerner, you know that nice nasty. We know how to get those zingers in and still it be in a nice tone. She said she been wanting to say that forever. She's like, these people think you nice. I was like, what? I don't think anybody online really thinks I'm nice. I don't think so. Yeah, well, if y'all don't have anything else, I'm getting ready to get off because, hey, look out that window and see if it's still snowing. Because I don't see any snow here, but I'm not going to because it's kind of blacked out because our neighbors are too close.
No, but I'm pretty sure it's going to snow.
Is it snowing? Oh, it stopped.
Stop.
It stopped. Oh, that's good. Might not snow.
I feel like it's going to snow.
You would?
I feel like it's going to snow.
It might not snow. That's good though.
It's not on the door.
Last time I looked, it was snowing, but it was like it wasn't coming down really slow. And all right, so I don't see any questions. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I am supposed to pop up on TikTok too. I did promise my baby pedestal eyes that I was gonna pop up on TikTok and talk with them about 5, I think. It's probably way past that time. Any suggestions how to meet new people, need like-minded girlfriends? Okay, first of all, put yourself out there. It's not going to happen in your home. Start going in your hobbies. If you can, like, there's like groups online that have hobbies and they get together and meet for brunch, lunch, and dinner, whatever. Any of those things can help you meet new friends. There's literally internet things about meeting. I would try the internet first. If you can't meet them in person, try the internet. And if you can't, if you don't want to do the internet, maybe sign up for some hobbies, go to events, go to galas in order to meet new people. But you got to get out your house. You got to get out your house, meet new people, and don't just depend on like-minded girlfriends. First, what you need to do is work on that mentality, work on your thinking, get your mind right. And trust me when I say you will start to pull in and people who are like-minded will gravitate towards you. Dude, the very first step to this is really inner work. Trust me when I say you'll start being in places or being around women who think like you. Are there any books you would recommend to becoming more refined? Yes, I have a couple of books. What I wanted to do was look for women who are who have courses or to teach on online for free for etiquette classes, because I think that would be very beneficial to the women. But I have to actually reach out and see who has great content for that. I've been watching some to see if I can see if they know what they're talking about and if they know how to teach